All right, y'all. We back, man. It's the Beastly Online Dynasty, an incredible college football content creator. Let me into the league. Shout out Beastly for the love. Today we playing Hot Boy. TCU versus SMU. Air raid 335 for me. Bowling Green and 335 tight for him. Let's rock out. It's week 3, I think. I'm 1-1. I think he's 2-1. This is my first game of the season. I joined a little late. So we're going to see what we're cooking up with. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me? I bet. What's
what
up, man?
a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world. A rivalry game.
You been in here since the beginning of the season?
No matter what the record or the season outlook, a win
You've been in this dynasty like since the beginning?
And get you those valuable bragging rights.
Who'd you lose
Welcome
to?
to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll
Was it a
see a
user?
squad from the ACC,
Oh,
the
dang.
SMU Mustangs,
That's crazy.
taking on a team from
Oh,
the
dang,
Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, we got a bunch of rain again.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start.
Shoot, not mine. Yeah. I know, like at the beginning, like the very beginning of this year, like.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it
I
back.
feel it for real.
Able to find enough room
Nah,
to
they
get
did
it
at
out
least on
across the
mine, but-
25. He's brought down at the 26. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when you're throwing the ball.
The give from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Jennings.
Let's go.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time, and he's dragged down. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Going for 6. Wheels it in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that would be a loss of 3.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Hudson. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout.
Whoa!
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
When the offense stays aggressive, they try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll send the back in motion. Bringing the heat. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. This time it's complete. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and
What
run.
the? What? Whoa!
First half turnover can
No.
swing momentum.
I tried to
They
protect
get
the
him
ball
on the
and
ground
he tried to
after
throw the RB.
turnover, but there is a flag on the field,
Bro.
and we'll see if that will
Come
be a
on, man.
reprieve for this offense. This
I just
offense
tried to
plenty
protect
happy
the
enough
ball,
with the result of
dog.
that play, so they just let
That's
the official
crazy
put that
work,
flag
man.
back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
That's crazy bail right there.
Offense in a bunch formation. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly.
Bro,
Gets it
oh
inside the
my
10.
God.
And
Come
he
on,
strides
man.
his way into the end zone.
Come on,
Touchdown,
dog.
Mustangs.
What we doing?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
Come
and also
on,
the
bro.
anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times...
Hey, this game
touchdown
blessing
passes
you right now,
are
hot
thrown
boy.
into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot
Sure.
more of that here in the second. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
For sure. I'm fine with not getting that, though. It was 4th, wasn't it?
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone.
Yeah. It definitely be happening.
First play
That's
of the
crazy.
period, first down here. Off play action on first down.
Yep.
They're working that left side. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Finds his tight end. Crosses the 45. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
He uncorks one deep.
Oh, my
That
goodness.
deep ball was right on the money. You just
What are
have
we
to make
doing?
that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Uncorks one. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
After that corner, after that flat out there, he's going to be wide open.
Now from inside the red zone. Hit just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw it. Right on target this time. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Big guy smells it. Touchdown!
Get off me.
The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
This guy's an excellent route runner.
Hey, that was dangerous.
Really good hands. You've got to.
I really bet on you coming.
He's only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
It's me for now.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
What the?
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Bro, you playing good, though. You making the plays, like you said. Hold on now. You don't got to be too humble. Come on.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
You got me on that little...
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Hey! Oh, my goodness.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Here's some pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball.
We got to get home before that, bro.
Never had a chance.
We had that ball back there for 7 seconds.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
We got lucky. We bagged it all, but then you almost made a play.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. That's reeled in. It's Knight. Brought down.
Somebody kill that man.
But he got 10 on the play.
Good play.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is.
What the defense
you
give
never
you.
seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Yep.
Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Brinson. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs will snap it on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love
good,
the
man.
physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards out of it.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll
I tried to shed it, it made me
24-yard
fall.
line.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled
I like
on 3rd
shed
downs
my
throughout
first
the
blocker
season. Not even
in the
top
year, like I was
50,
still
but
stuck
you know
in
what?
like the
When
stick.
you make it
stick
3rd and
move.
short, you can. When you have the run pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end.
Give me that.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a
That's
ton on the
amazing.
return, but they've got
Brian
it
Yates,
inside the
best
20
DB in the country.
19-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Using his legs, it's Payne. Spins away from the defense.
It's good
Finds
defense.
a little bit of space,
It really
gets
is.
3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back.
Yes, sir.
10,
Doing well.
15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
You mess with SMU,
to
or is
20-yard
this just?
games
I know
because
it's
of the body
random.
blow
But
effect.
yeah, I mean I got a roll too. But you mess with SMU though. You was happy about that?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yeah, you got some recruiting for sure.
Back to pass. Fires to the right. Makes
Good
the grab.
catch.
He'll
Oh,
step
really?
out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Yeah, I know, bro, and I
There's
saw.
just so
You know,
many
this is my first
smart
week
wide
recruiting.
receivers,
I
so
hopped
many
in there.
smart
We are
tight
gonna
ends
battle for
nowadays
every
that
single
They
person.
know
this
where the
week.
holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them,
It's
and
terrible.
they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such a
Yup.
smart player.
Get off me.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we
we
knew
gonna be
coming
in
into
some
this
battles
one, the
there.
tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him
doing here?
around. They've
Let's
thrown it to
go.
him in a lot of different
Where we at?
ways.
Where we at?
Defense is going to
Here we
have to
go.
make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Yo.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39.
So go.
Wants to throw. It's Hoover.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Intercepted.
Come
A
on.
first half turnover can swing
Come
momentum.
on, bro.
Right down the gut of the field.
Come on,
They
bro.
finally get him down, but a
Be
huge
for real.
return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
That's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, this game blessing you right now, dog. It is. Hey, you better
They
take advantage of
over
it, bro.
late and they have enough time to put together a drive. He leaves it with his back.
Yo!
For the tackle.
What is this?
Wrestled down at the 8-yard
Come
line
on,
as they
dog.
threaten deep in the red zone.
I know. I'm
The
telling you, you're
defense
getting
gonna
crazy
stop the
stuff,
clock
bro.
with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Hey, this game's trying to keep you in it, bro. You better take advantage.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Whoa.
Gives it on the option.
Did you
He's
see
brought
that, bro?
down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I don't know. I try to like move my
Quick
dude,
timeout
like
by the
slid over.
defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I've never seen
Not
that.
a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy.
3 or 0. Which one you want?
To get the tackle for loss.
Okay. Well.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Going for the marker on the ground.
What a play call.
Into the house.
That's nasty.
Touchdown, SMU.
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half.
I mean, you could have ran it inside or you could have passed it. I mean, you had many choices.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright.
For sure. You definitely could have passed it.
Scoring drive, just 4 plays.
That's kind of what I thought.
And he got into the house from
well,
the 6th to finish it.
I kind of thought since you got stopped on the run, you was probably going to try to throw something quick. And so I was going to try to send it up.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last
that's
score
crazy.
took a little oomph out of this crowd.
This could easily be 28-0 right now.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Yep. Hey, but you got to, like you said, you're getting some opportunities right now. You got to take advantage of them.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Hoover. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's McAllister. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McAllister. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Come on.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking deep. Complete to the left.
Oh, bro.
Right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Bro.
They've really got this offense humming. Just a
I tried to go in.
And it's 1st and goal.
I tried to dive. I tried to do the fancy dive and
the score.
All good.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead.
Hey, I'm going for the fake field goal.
They break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Nah, for real. I don't think Norvell's it.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Yeah.
Not much running room there thanks to this.
I don't know about that.
And you want to run the football.
Y'all lost
That's
to
okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Nah.
That's the end of the second
They
quarter.
decent.
That means
They
it's time to
decent.
join Kevin in our halftime update.
Yeah, it is.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Yeah.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
They got one of the best defenses.
Try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open.
By the way, I like Bowling Green playbook. Bowling Green playbook pretty nice.
So I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
They're setting up the screen. Runs through a tackle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Looking for room. It's Barnes. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
It's complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Ain't nobody gonna be there if you're in a Tampa 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been
Everybody's
a really
talking
nice
about Tampa
drive.
2, the best defense in this game.
Just
I
keep
do not
doing
agree
what
with
you're doing if you're
I have
on
not
offense.
liked Tampa 2.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Got his man on the outside. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the
it really is a
first
chess
down.
match, bro.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one. And all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around. And now over 300 yards. Still,
he's going for the goal line. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Yeah, and this is an interesting decision, right? You got a good lead, a solid lead. A field goal now puts you up by more than a touchdown, which is a great place to be. Or do you want to stay ultra aggressive, go for the gusto, and go for the touchdown?
Oh,
what the?
It just didn't look
bro.
all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down.
Dropping it, dog.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Bro. Bro, like every time I need something to happen, like something happened weird. It's crazy.
They'll give it to Johnson.
Bro, what are we doing? Come on, y'all.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Let's go,
Backed
man.
up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it.
Why is my linebacker not in that damn gap,
May
dude?
not be the most memorable
What do I got to do to get him to play the right
he gets him out to the
run fit?
25-yard line.
got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decided to go with the toss play. And
it's
nice
less
job
arcade
up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They've been running it, but now the pass. That's caught. It's Knight.
What are we doing?
Still running up the 40. It's a seam wide open.
Bro,
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31.
Nah, I think this game's a lot better. I think this game's
and
a
as
lot
a
better
defense,
than
how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And the defense holds firm.
Yeah.
No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All
Somebody
that
kill him.
Nowadays is points and limiting them.
Well, they couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout.
Bro,
A strike downfield.
I sent so many people on a blitz.
And
We
they
literally
take
made
it
you
in
hold
for
up,
6
and
more
we still
points.
can't get there in time. Like, what are
One
we
of the
doing?
reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
That's
If
dead
this
serious.
quarterback
Crazy
gets through his
work to me,
progression,
man.
David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so
Hey,
easy. The
props
connection
to you for
between
making the
quarterback,
plays, bro.
Wide receiver, you can tell this is a good
Take
one,
advantage of
and
your
that's why they got
opportunity.
6 on that play.
Yo, this game really frustrating me right now.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
It'd be nice if that was possible right now. Nah, bro, you got 21 on me.
From their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Payne.
Get off.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's McAllister. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Horned Frogs come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Motion from the back. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right.
Oh my
And the defense able to drag him
Almost got
down,
up
but
out of
not
there.
before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid avoid contact.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes.
What kind of block was that?
A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Let's go with this.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line.
Let's see here.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Takes the easy one to the back.
Oh my
the defense
goodness,
wouldn't
bro.
let him loose there.
I
It
thought
was a
you were gonna
completion, but
overrun
they
it for
lost
sure.
yardage.
And a really nice job
That's
by the
crazy.
defense
Good play.
winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards.
I
set
thought
up
for
a good
sure you
3rd
were
down.
overrunning it.
The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on
Nah, I
1st and
was,
goal.
but I thought you knew that, so I was going to just cut it back in, be done with it.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't
got a
miss,
game.
you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
Bro, you be
Can't just let
guessing
him
me
get that
every
ball.
single time on that.
Here he comes from
That's
inside
crazy.
his own 5.
Kill him.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Come on. Yeah, I like winning.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to stand
Yes,
by
sir.
and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to the big tight end. It's Maryland.
I wanted to go over there,
Sometimes
but
your
there's a
tight
dude
end's
coming
a
across the
safety
middle. I
valve,
had
and
to rock with him.
sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And
play.
the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
To the air on 1st down. Here's the hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of
It's
this
still way
from this
too much
defense,
time.
man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down.
Come on.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. Throws for the tight end. Here's the third interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell.
Just got to take care of this ball now. Yeah, I'm surprised you threw that, bro.
Interception.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made.
Bro, y'all killing us in the
moments
trenches
like
today,
this,
though.
why you come and play for these two schools, right?
Y'all beating it up in the
game
trenches.
like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing.
And he can't get it off. Taken down.
Great
what
play.
a huge play this late in the game.
I can't believe
Calling a
he's
timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
What are we
And
doing?
The incomplete pass will bring
What
up
are we
4th
doing?
down.
And that is a
What are we
frustrating
doing?
possession for this offense. You
Come
wanted
on,
to run
bro.
the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock.
It's
Not how you
16,
manage a game
bro. I'm not
late
giving you the ball
in
in
the
the
fourth
48.
quarter.
Well, I don't play silly sometimes, man. I'm trying to.
Punt is in the air.
Bro, what kind of punt is this?
Punt will bounce
Bro.
out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25.
This game, bro. This game gonna drive me crazy. Somebody just said in the chat they think we might have all 12 Big 12 people might be users. Just crazy. Yeah.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
I mean, you can only do that in the off season. You can't do that during the season. Well, we just joined. Yeah, we had like 4 people join last night.
Unloads to the wide.
Pig! What?
And the defense drags him down.
Bro, that's the craziest
And that's
catch
a
I've
great
ever seen.
throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an
That's
up-and-down day. Actually, probably a little bit more down than
Bro, that's
But this
insane.
is
I've seen
big
a ton.
moment.
Robbie
This is
played
where
the
his team
ton.
needs him to come through. Great start.
I be knowing,
Let's
but
see if he can put
that's
this together,
insane.
trailing late in this football game.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Kill him.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's an
Offense will
insane
use a
catch.
timeout
Over
with
2
28
on the
ticks
head,
remaining.
on the head top. Hey, that boy better have like
They've got to move
short
quickly
hands.
here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
Let me find out he don't have short hands.
Lost a throw on first down.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
he
sir.
can't find anyone open, and down he
Let's go.
goes.
Let's go.
Sack here late in the 4th.
Come on,
The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to be
my
incomplete.
goodness.
Going for broke on 2nd
Bro.
down, and 3rd down's coming up.
And you absolutely expect expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burns are. You know he can
crazy
go.
work,
so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Running out the clock, GG's,
a mere
buddy.
formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the offense is
dude, that was a good game.
It is, they'll take a knee.
A little upside the game, but hey, that's a tough team that came in here. Great win on
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go.
We'll be seeing you, bro.
To get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes.
All right, y'all. Just won that iron skillet. 28-21. That is not our best game whatsoever right there, but hey. It's a tough team, bro. Better overall than us and everything. So that's a good win, man. We'll take it. He's a good opponent too. We'll take it and keep it pushing, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. I think we got another user game next week. We got so many users in the Big 12. Yeah, at Arizona State next week at night, at Kansas State, home against Baylor, who he just lost to, at West Virginia user, home against Iowa State, at BYU, at Houston, home against Cincinnati, all users. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a dog fight. We'll see how the rest of the season goes, man. But appreciate y'all for watching. See y'all on the next one.